Our heart at the beginning was very, very simple. It was just to get back to the book of Acts type of church, because beginnings are so important. Now, we don't live at the beginning, but the beginning should inform us about who we are. So let's look at the book of Acts, Acts chapter 2, verse 42. It says, "And they devoted themselves to the apostles' teaching and the fellowship, to the breaking of bread and the prayers, and awe came upon every soul, and many wonders and signs were being done through the apostles. And all who believed were together and had all things in common, and they were selling their possessions and belongings and distributing the proceeds to all as any had need. And day by day, attending the temple together and breaking bread in their homes, they received their food with glad and generous hearts, praising God and having favor with all the people, and the Lord added to their number day by day those who were being saved." And so at the beginning, we got to this point where we said, God, we'll go anywhere on the planet to see something like that happen. But God planted us here for a reason. And so our mission statement is to reach the lost, to equip the found. We want to be a spiritual transformation agent in this city. We want to be a gate-taking force for the kingdom of God. We want to rescue a lost generation. Why does Journey Church exist? We believe it's because the local church is still God's plan A. And that's the reason we want to see so many people get connected to a local church, because there are so many scriptures that you can't even follow or carry out without being a part of a local gathering in some way. And we believe the local church is still God's plan A. And when you aren't connected with the local church, you start to develop these tendencies as a spiritual orphan. You start to hold people off at a distance. You start to reject people even before you're rejected. And so no matter what your hurt, no matter what your experiences, we believe that that the local church is still God's plan A, and that's why it's vitally important. And so we're inviting you into this, and we'll see in these scriptures later on how this is so important, but we're inviting you into these 5 things. We're inviting you into the power of place, the power of identity, the power of generosity, the power of purpose, and the power of family. And that's what Journey Church is all about.